G'day. So today, I'm quite excited. I get to do a video that has been requested a number of times, but I couldn't quite find the way that I wanted to do it. So today, I'm going to do a video with a little bit of eating sounds. Yesterday, someone suggested something that was the seed to the idea for this video. Jelly beans and whispers. I thought that was a pretty good suggestion. So today's video's theme is going to be jelly beans and whispers, but it's going to be a lot more than that. So I'm going to need to introduce to you the participants of this event. I have a pair of scissors. That is to open the food packaging. I have a pair of musical instruments. These chopsticks, I found just quickly playing with them with the rest of the participants can create some quite nice sounds. So these guys are going to feature heavily. I have an empty glass. I have an empty plate that also makes some quite good sounds, and I could use that in like a tapping video. He's going to come back. I have a glass bowl, or what I could find. I don't really have lots of glass bowls, but what I do have is one of these. It's like a serving type glass something to put chocolate in, or jelly beans. I have, here we go, a nice glass bowl full of ice. I also have something else that's been requested, which I'm going to try and do my best to produce the sounds that I believe you're looking for. Now, if you're going to do a video, you want to do a video using products that you love. This here, Whimmers Lime Cooler. This would have to be one of my all-time favourite soft drinks. Whimmers is like one of those old school brands of soft drink, originally established in 1910, and the soft drink itself just hasn't changed a lot, and they have a few other ones. Another popular one is their double Salisbury. Listen. He's getting excited. You might be able to hear the sounds coming from it. No, sounds have stopped. You may have heard it when I moved it over here. Okay, so that's one of my all-time favourite soft drinks. So if you're going to do a video, you want to do it with products that you love and you grew up with as a kid. And if there was ever an opportunity when I was buying a soft drink to buy this, I'd buy it. But unfortunately, it's not available in a lot of locations. So it's one of my most favourite brands of soft drink. Okay, jelly beans. So this type of packaging is quite loud, so I'm not going to play with the packaging too much. And when I was in the shop, I wanted to try and find a few different items to use, and this one I think might work. So it's like a chocolate covered ball in a honeycomb. So I thought eating this might make a nice, unique sound that you can enjoy. So this is something else. The packaging on this doesn't sound too bad. The other one's a bit noisy. But I'll try and avoid those sounds too much. And something else. The humble macadamia nuts. The macadamia nut is a nut that's native to Australia, and in the early 1900s it was discovered, and that's a nice sound. It was discovered, and they started to cultivate it in Hawaii and export it to the world. It is a native Australian nut. It's one of my all-time favourite nuts. I can tell you some memories when I was young. We used to always go out into the hinterland or the bush or the mountains. We call it the bush. And we'd always try and roam around the place. And sometimes, just sometimes if you were lucky, you might find a tree growing natively. But most of the time you'd find them planted on people's properties. And we'd jump the fence and go run around and go play around as you do as your kids. And we'd go picking them off the ground and look, try and find them to eat. Let me tell you, the macadamia nut is a very, very tasty nut, but there's a problem. It has one of the hardest nut shells, I believe. I think it might be the hardest in the world, and they're not easy to crack open. Generally, you need a hammer, and I can promise you, many times I've hit my thumb trying to crack open a macadamia nut with a hammer. But once you've done it a few thousand times, you get the hang of it and you get pretty good at it. But yeah, we used to always go looking for macadamia nuts, and you try cracking them open using stones, old primitive Stone Age tools. And that's one of my joyous memories of as a kid, running around in the bush trying to find macadamia nuts. It was great. So I've always loved macadamia nuts. Okay, so I think I have introduced to you all of the participants of this event. Let's begin. I'm hungry. Okay, where do we start? I'm thirsty. So this is my soft drink. So I'll move the camera down in a moment, but first I'm going to open this up. So I'm just going to bring it down a little bit because I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit loud. So just give me one moment. I just want to watch my recording levels as I do this, because this is going to be a little bit noisy. So I'll bring it over to this side. Here we go. So, jelly beans and whispers. Let the event begin. Okay. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. So. Okay, let's bring the camera down. Alright, so the whole purpose of this is to place the glass over here. We shall move a few items around. My space is a little bit limited, so just bear with me. I don't want to knock anything over. And I'll just move my recorder so I don't destroy it. Okay, so I could try and pick up ice cubes with chopsticks. Let me just put the lid back on for a second. Okay. Picking up ice cubes with chopsticks. Alright. You do realise I was never that good with chopsticks. Nope. This should be one of those games that you have on TV, and you got to do like pick up 10 ice cubes with chopsticks, and to progress to the next level. Oh boy. Let me just move it across a little bit, just to spread the sounds out. This is a challenge, and I'm always up for a challenge. Okay, one down. Let's see what else I can go for. I'll just move this across a little bit so you got a better view. Okay. Nope. 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 I couldn't resist the challenge to try and do this on camera. I guess it must be that male instinct in me that likes a little bit of a challenge. Come on. As you can see, my chopstick skills are limited. Come on, one more, all of us, one more. Okay, so I think that's about as far as I'm going to go with that. And we'll just place one over here. And one more. Okay. So that was the ice. Okay, so now we've got the ice in the glass. We're just going to gently stir it and just listen to the sounds. As I pour in just a little bit of my favorite lime soft drink. Maybe just a little bit more. okay? Alright. Okay. Thank you for being patient. I've been looking forward to this. Oh, this is one of my favourite soft drinks. That's good. Alright, let's bring this down and let's kick this up a gear. What are we here for? Okay, so now we're here for the main event. Jelly beans and whispers just for you. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, but most people have a favourite coloured jelly bean. I'd love to see in your comments what colour is your favourite. Me, I love licorice, so I like that flavour, so I like the black flavoured jelly beans. Okay. So I'm just going to use my hand just to slowly put the jelly beans in. Just like that. I'll just move it across. Oh, one of my favourites, a black jelly bean. Oh, it's so tempting to eat. A green jelly bean. I'd have to say my second most favourite coloured jelly bean would be a red jelly bean. I think it might have something to do with raspberry flavour and being a boy too. Red. We like things that go fast. Well, I do anyway. A white jelly bean. A blue jelly bean. something to do about the story of Jack and the beanstalk, where Jack plants that magical bean in the ground and it magically grows up all the way to the sky. And now we come to the chopsticks. The chopsticks can be used to try and pick up ice. I did emphasize the word try, but a couple of things that I think they might work. Just to play with the jelly beans, but they make quite a unique sound with the glass, so in the future I'll work with a little bit more. I'll have a little bit more to play around in the future with glass and the sounds that you can make. Alright, I think it's time for a red jelly bean, but maybe first a little drink. Oh yeah, I love that. Soft drink. More than jelly beans, sorry. I can't resist the black jelly bean. Third favourite would be the white jelly bean. Hey, my chopstick skills are a little bit better with jelly beans than they are with ice. Okay, so moving right along. I have the glass bowl. I have these scissors that make quite a nice sound, which I'll feature in a new video. Here we go, so I just want to just cut this. Very noisy. Okay, so here are some chopsticks. Okay, so that there is a little mellow bite chocolate or something, but I'm keen to try it out. I was expecting it to be crunchy, but it's soft, like a marshmallow. Quite tasty, actually. These are quite good. Probably a little bit better than the jelly beans. Okay. So this is a type of sound. Not a bad little sound that you can make, but it's not perfect, but it's not bad. So I think a little bit more soft drink is in order for our final participant to be eaten on camera. Okay, so I'm just going to open this. You gotta love pouring soft drink. Eyes and the sound that you get. This soft drink isn't quite as fizzy as Coca-Cola, as example. Coca-Cola just explodes with little fizzy bubbles. Alright, so the last participant to be eaten on camera. Will be some macadamia nuts and chocolate marshmallow little pillows. And again, we can use the chopsticks. So I've always found that chocolate and macadamia nuts go really well together. This is something I've done before, nuts and chopsticks. macadamia nut. The humble macadamia nut. When the macadamia nut is fresh, these ones are a bit old and dry. When it's fresh, it's moist inside and it's so sweet and soft. A fresh macadamia nut, if you've never eaten fresh macadamia nuts, you can't really comment on how good they are. These are still good, but fresh, big, perfectly round macadamia nuts similar to that, they are one of the little treasures of life that I always treasure. It's something special. Food in nature really is special. How a tree can grow such a beautiful food that we can eat. Literally just pick it off the tree, crack it open with a hammer, and then eat it. Okay, my skills are not that good. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and I hope this satisfies some of the requests for eating food, drinking. The fizzes from the soft drink, the fizzes weren't really good, but they were there for a little bit. I can do this type of video again for you, so thank you, and I'll see you next time.